So let's do a little Eagles season prediction. There's a CBS article here. Has some interesting segments to it. How far the Eagles can go in 2022 will depend on Hurts taking the next step in his development, ultimately becoming the next franchise quarterback. The Eagles certainly have a favorable schedule based on opponents' win percentage at .464 is the third lowest in the NFL. So I guess technically the third easiest schedule in the NFL, but that's basing it off of last year, and who knows what teams continue to be good, what teams fall off, what teams go from bad to impressive, who knows. Schedule highlights that they have 5 primetime games, 4 of which are at Lincoln Financial Field. They have 4 road games played on a short week. That's not good. 3 consecutive road games in December. Not leaving the state of Pennsylvania for 3 weeks, and they play just 1 road game from week 6 through 10, a 40-day stretch where the only road game is on a Thursday night, week 9 against the Texans. So they have a nice home stretch, week 6 to 10. They have 9 home games in 2022 compared to 8 from last year. The toughest stretch of the schedule, they have 3 games from week 11 to 13 that will be a challenge, as each of these opponents had winning records from last season. The Colts, the Packers, and the Titans. I don't know about the Colts at this point. When you trade a quarterback, can you really base things off of their winning percentage last year or their record last year? I don't know. Who knows about the Indianapolis Colts, but they play the Packers and the Tennessee Titans. So week 1 at the Lions. It's the Lions. It's the Detroit Lions. It's a good way to start the season, I'll tell you that much. But it's the Detroit Lions. If you don't come out and get a dub against the Detroit Lions in week 1, then it ain't looking good for the 2022 season, and it ain't looking good for the future of Jalen Hurts improving and, leading the team. So, I think they should take the Detroit Lions in week 1. Week 2, the Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson, that whole thing with Jalen Reagor and the Eagles taking Jalen Reagor and the Vikings laughing at us. Kirk Cousins typically plays well against the Eagles, but is 2 for 7 all-time on Monday Night Football. Thanks to the Vikings' offensive line, the Eagles' pass rush should be an impact on this game. CBS is picking the Eagles to beat the Vikings week 2. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to even make a prediction. I don't know what to expect from this team this season, man. I'm going to say they start out 2-0. But it might be because they still go with a heavy ground game. Week 3 against the Commanders. I still can't get used to saying the name Commanders. Pat Culp, thank you for the super chat. Wet socks over Hurts arm talent. We'll see. We'll see if he improves this year, man. We'll see. Week 3 against the Commanders, man. Carson Wentz. Is that in Philly? Oh, that's at the Commanders. I can't say the Commanders. Why'd you change your name to the Commanders? Nick, you're saying 3-0? Lions, Vikings, Commanders? Man, what if Carson Wentz beats us week 3? What if Carson Wentz comes out week 3 in a Commanders uniform and beats us? Mike said, stop right there. You got us undefeated. 2-0, Lions, Vikings. That'd be a nice way to start the season. I would think they're not going to start the season 3-0, I don't think. They're going to have a stinker against one of those teams, Commanders, Vikings, Lions. I got us 2-1 right there. Week 4 against the Jags. Doug Peterson's return to Philadelphia. Wow, that's interesting. I forgot Doug Peterson got a coaching job. We'll see if Doug Peterson can take the Jaguars out of the basement. The Eagles will score some points against the Jaguars defense that is still learning Mike Caldwell's scheme, while the Eagles defense will be pressuring Trevor Lawrence all day. Who knows if Trevor Lawrence takes a step forward after, his, I guess, pretty much horrendous rookie season. CBS has the Eagles scoring 38 points against the Jaguars. I'm going to say win against the Jags. 3-1. Week 5 at the Cardinals. The Eagles don't have to face DeAndre Hopkins. Is he suspended? Performance-enhancing drugs. The Cardinals, Kyler Murray will surely give the Eagles defense some problems, even if the unit is able to bring him down. The Eagles defense is interesting to me, man. When you added linebackers, you added another pass rusher. 2 pass rushers, really, Hassan Riddick and Jordan Davis. But yeah, Kyler Murray will give us problems. I might say loss right there. I might say 3-2 right there. CBS has the Cardinals winning that game 34-32. Week 6 against the Cowboys. Man. This is making me nervous reading this schedule, man. How many of these wins are because of the opposition versus the Eagles actually being good? Well, that's kind of the thing I was saying last season, Running the ball as much as we did and dominating the ground game helped us beat a lot of bad teams. Did it mean anything in the long run? I don't know. Week 6 against the Cowboys. Yeah, if the Eagles want to make a statement, you come out and beat the Cowboys the first matchup in week 6. If I had to base it off of last season, Jalen Hurts came out, threw one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen in the first quarter, a deep ball into the corner that was about 27 yards short right to the defense. We got smacked by the Cowboys in week 3. I'm going to go loss right there. I don't see us coming out and beating the Cowboys the first matchup of the season. I got 3-3 so far. Week 8 versus the Steelers, they don't even have a quarterback. We win that game by running. CBS has the Eagles winning that 29-18. I'm going to go there too, and I'm at 4-3 right now. Week 9 at the Texans. The Eagles couldn't have asked for a better team to play on a short week. Houston is still in a rebuilding phase. This offense should have no problem scoring points against Houston, which gives up a lot of yards through the air. So there's a good chance for Jalen Hurts to air it out, Mike. There's a good chance for him to air it out. What am I at, 4-3? All right, 5-3 after the Texans. Week 10 against the Commanders. They have an 11-day rest period before the Commanders. Carson Wentz's first return to Lincoln Financial Field. There's so many interesting things this season, man. How is the crowd going to welcome Carson Wentz? Man, it's going to be a primetime TV right there. I got to win. I got to win right there. I got to win. I'm at 5-3. Am I at 5-3? Am I at 6-3? Oh, I got to start over. What do I got? I got to win at the Lions. I got a loss at the Vikings. I got to win at the Commanders. 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3 after the Commanders. I'm at 6-3. Then we play the Colts. Who the hell is the Colts quarterback at this point? I got 7-3. Then I got a loss to the Packers. I got a loss to the Titans. 7-5. Week 14 at the Giants. Man. Week 14 and 15, Giants, Bears, Cowboys. Matt Ryan is the Colts quarterback? I forgot about that. 14, 15, and 16, Giants, Bears, Cowboys. I say 2-1 right there. Does that put me at 9-4? 9-5? I think I'm at 9-5. Am I at 9-5? This is the worst season prediction ever. People are saying, the Eagles have to have double-digit wins, or it's a failure. I pretty much agree. Mike says, I got a splitting with the Cowboys in Washington and sweeping the Giants. I like that. I'm at 9-5. 9-6. Saints week 17. Giants week 18. CBS has the Eagles at 12-5. I think I got to go 10-7. I keep forgetting we added a game to the thing too, because the NFL cares about player safety so much. I keep forgetting we added a game. I'm actually at 10-7 for the Eagles because I think they still have a strong offensive line. They've improved their defense. They'll still have a dominant run game, just like there's no reason for them to not have a dominant run game like they did last season. Obviously, if Jalen Hurts is a better passer this year than he was last year, we're looking at better than I just predicted. Nasir says possibly 13-4. Now, come on. I'm there, Mike. After I looked at the schedule, in depth, I can get down with 10 wins, I think. I can get down with 10 wins. If they're building on what they did last season, I can get down with 10 wins.